All right, bang. Today is Wednesday. It's October 15th. Welcome to the Dog Walk presented by Barstool Sports. Free swim Wednesday. Before we get going, I want to talk about Roback. It's football season, and Roback is ready. They are dropping their license game day collection for 58 schools, custom designed polos, hoodies, and Q-zips. If you love college football, go to Roback because this is the best college yet collection out there. Collegiate, college yet? It's
collegiate.
Yeah, I messed that up. I apologize. They're really nice, though. It's not about my pronunciation. It's about the look and the aesthetics.
It looks so good it doesn't matter if you can't pronounce it.
Exactly. Yeah. The functionality of these Robacks are unbelievable. Chief, you got the nice Notre Dame one. They got a Cincy one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go Bearcats.
There it is. We're going soon. Use code DOG on Roback.com for a generous 20% off for all new customers through the end of this week. That's spelled RHOBACK.com. That's 20% off all polos, shorts, hoodies, and more with code DOG. All right, welcome in. Danny Conrad is a little late, so he will jump in. So we'll just trot along with it without him. How's everyone doing today?
Great.
Are you caught back up after your
I'm back.
Yeah.
This is how it always works with heavily drinking Saturdays. I'm always back by Tuesday.
Listen, see, this is where I'm confused because you said you've been tired since like 2012.
I have been tired, but there's different levels of tired.
Okay.
There's hungover tired, and then there's just tired.
All right.
You know what, though? I actually have to say you're not giving yourself enough credit because we golfed at 9 a.m. the next day, and you were in fine shape.
Yeah.
I thought.
I took a 45-minute ride up with Jones, White Sox Jones. I don't even know what we talked about. I was so fuzzy that morning. And I played 7 holes, and I actually played really good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to give yourself a little more credit. White Sox Jones, how was playing with him?
He is for somebody that he'd probably say the same thing. For someone who doesn't play golf, he's got a good swing, and he makes contact with the ball. He had one comical, like cartoonish swing and miss, which was awesome.
He swings out of his shoes.
He literally
every single time.
Swung out of his shoes one time, and it was hilarious. But he has a decent swing, and he hits the ball far. So if he played it more, he'd be good.
Dave is a good athlete.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what's great about him too is he's a good athlete, but when it comes to golf, I think if he had lessons for the rest of his life, and they're like, "Hey, dude, don't swing out of your shoes," I don't think he'd.
No, he can't. He has one speed for everything.
Yeah,
like even if you're just like throwing the football on the basketball court, he's throwing like who's the Tennessee quarterback for the Patriots? Just Milton, where he just throws 1,000 miles an hour. It's like, dude, can't we just like play catch?
Yeah, can we rip?
I don't need blisters on my hands from playing catch for 5 minutes on the basketball court.
Yeah, can you give me a pillow 5-yard screen? You don't have to gun it at me.
Nope.
He will never do that.
I saw a video of him recently, like an old video, and he looks way different now.
Joe Milton?
No, Dave.
Oh, yes, Dave. He's lost like a lot of weight.
He's like a
fitness guy.
He looked big.
Yeah.
He looks
what
like
year
fit
was this?
now. This was 2021.
You know, I was scrolling TikTok this morning, and some random account had ripped the Bilal Muhammad video, so I got to see myself kick White Sox Dave's ass again, and that was fun.
There you go.
That was good.
Did it like do well? Just like it randomly crossed your path because
it was just randomly crossed my path. I don't know how well it did or not, but
gotcha.
Yeah.
Dana, congrats on being on the first class list, by the way.
What are you talking about, dude?
Well, you requested, right?
That's the one thing. No, stop. You want me to go Bakhtiari on you? I'll go Bakhtiari on you.
I'm sorry, that was me.
That was no. I would never. I am a common man. I will sit in 26D middle seat if I have to save a couple bucks for this company.
You are. I will.
I am.
That's fact.
And it's the same thing with Airbnbs we talked about. I will, if I can save $100 of the budget, I'll go to the hood, and I will be in a shitty Airbnb. And I have never asked for a first girl. Myself on my personal flights, I usually won't upgrade because it's just $100 feels like a lot. You know?
Yeah. That's one of those things.
For $100, you got to upgrade.
I don't know.
Like your own money, I'm saying.
Maybe.
But
depends where I'm going.
That's one of those things where it's like $100 at a dinner, you know, like I don't think about.
Yeah.
But when I see the sticker for moving your seat up, I'm like, it's too much.
That's fair. I'm saying it's a first. For $100. But it
depends.
rare.
It depends that if you're, you know.
If it's a 6-hour flight.
Yeah, I got the 2-hour rule.
Right.
If it's 2 or under, I don't
good.
care.
Yeah.
No, Eddie,
Eddie's a big upgrade guy.
I am a common man, back of the plane. If I get Comfort Plus, I'm happy. That's fucked up.
What? Did I say that?
Yeah.
I said I was kidding.
It's the same thing you did with when you say I asked for A1 sauce at Hall's Shop House in Charleston.
Dude, you know, I talked to someone recently who lives in Charleston, and they're like, "Hey, I hate to break it to you, but Billy Hall goes around and says hi to everybody. You're not special."
He does. Hey, we're not special.
You made it seem like it was the biggest deal in the world. I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, this is cool."
It was a big deal.
So for you don't know, Hall Steakhouse, they got like a couple locations throughout the South.
I thought it was only Charleston, but
No, they got a couple. I think one in Nashville, like whatever. And like, hey, what's up, Billy Hall? And like he introduced himself, like whatever. He's like, dude, it's fucking Billy Hall. He would have thought he just met Dustin Pedroia.
Yeah.
And
I thought he was a fan.
Yeah, I was like, and then someone was like, yo, dude.
Eddie gets off on these little interactions where he says, "Oh, Dana, can you believe he just asked for A1 sauce here?"
He gets off on lies.
I am
slander.
I'm pretty white trash, but I understand not to order steak sauce at a fucking beautiful steakhouse.
I do get off on you telling me, don't do this. Like, don't do this. You do that. You say that to me a lot.
Because you just make stuff up.
It's entertainment.
He
purpose.
makes stuff up that is like quasi very believable.
It is, yes.
But you have to give me credit where it doesn't matter if it's for content or just me and you. I'll always do it because it just amuses myself.
You're right. It's
That's
funny.
that's what I always tell like my friends who get mad when I keep fucking with them about shit like this. Is like, you got it. Like, at least give me that.
Yeah.
But Billy Hall doesn't know that you're kidding. Billy Hall, because his view of me will change forever now. He thinks I'm an A1 guy.
He forgot about you.
I am an A1 guy.
Yeah.
I really like A1.
You're out. You're out.
You like A1? Like if you're making
love it.
Yeah.
If I make a steak at home, which I'm not very good at, I'll toss some A1 on there. Homemade steaks, yeah. Or like if I'm at Applebee's or somewhere like
with
a
your
chain.
people. Yeah.
So what's like the
where the A1's just on the table waiting for you.
100%.
Yeah.
So what's the retail price of a steak where it's in the A1 zone? Because I have a price in mind.
Not a steakhouse.
Okay, I would say like a 35 and under is in the A1 zone.
I was gonna say 30.
30.
What was that?
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse are like $28.
Yeah, if we went to one of those roadhouses, I'd probably use A1.
That's fine.
Oh, I could go for a steak, man.
Yeah, you're going for a Hall's Chop House?
I had a steak in a minute.
If you're allowed back in there.
They got any good spots in Cincinnati?
Not to my knowledge. I'm sure they do, but I mean, we're going to Skyline. That's the number one priority.
What do you think about that? Because you're a notorious guy who hasn't tried a lot of places. And I am a notorious guy who has tried a lot of these. And when I say places,
talking about Skyline specifically,
yes. What's your feeling on Skyline? I've never had it.
So I had it. My sister went to Miami, Ohio, so I had it there when I was like maybe 16, and I don't remember it, but I actually made it like from scratch a couple weeks ago, and it was actually pretty good.
Really?
Skyline
With the noodles?
Yeah. What?
You made noodles too?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, you made Skyline?
They put cinnamon in there?
Cinnamon, a little cocoa powder too. There's all sorts of weird ass.
How do you make Skyline? Like they have like a branded can at the...
No, I just ChatGPT'd a recipe, and I thought that's what I did.
I don't think you can just make Skyline.
Why not? What do you mean you can't make Skyline?
You made chili over spaghetti.
But it's not... Like, I make chili. It's an award-winning chili. Beat White Sox Saving a Cookout 6 years ago.
That's true.
Okay. This is not like I would never really call this chili. It's only ground beef. There's no beans. It's like a weird ass. It's like weird ingredients, and then you put it all together, and it somehow kind of works.
Does it have the recipe out there?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Like a lot. Like if you pull it up on TikTok, you'll see people doing it. I made it.
Well,
let me see if I can.
Did you put onions in it or just
diced onions? Yeah,
I get mine without the onions.
You made a Skyline dupe.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
But you're making it sound like you carbon copied it. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, well, I'm not mass producing it. Hold on.
Why is your mind blown?
Because
you can look up. I'm sure you can look up Skyline Chili.
Which I did.
Yeah, but I can't be like, yo, I made Big Mac sauce. Like I made a McDonald's burger. Like I can't. You can't say you did.
Skyline Chili is pretty unique.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but the ingredients you just look up. And they tell you exactly, all right, like 1 teaspoon of fucking cocoa powder, 1 thing of, whatever.
Yeah, but they got
Chief claiming he stole the recipe to Skyline Chili.
Yes.
I didn't steal it. I just made it.
10 minutes. And he's
Yeah.
doing this again.
Also, that's got to be the upset of the century. For people that have been listening to this podcast for a long time that you've had Skyline and I haven't.
Yeah, for real.
That's pretty
That
crazy.
is shocking. Yeah.
That is
But it
crazy.
is like one of those things where if you're in that area, that's the only place that really has it is Cincinnati. It's such a unique thing. Like I feel like you have to try it. The only thing
Here's our plan. We're gonna tailgate, go to the game. We're gonna be tuned up. We're gonna eat it after the game.
Okay. Yeah,
I've
not
been
eating.
told that's the wrong way to do it.
Really?
It's the only way I've done it.
Because
It's
if
been
you're
awesome.
drinking heavily and you have that and it has to come back up, that is
Yeah.
a fucking nightmare scenario.
Yeah, but you can't do it before. I'm not shitting in a porta potty before the game at a
True.
You
tailgate.
talking about poop or puke?
Puke. Come back up.
How often are you puking while drinking these days?
I feel like a lot of people that have Skyline have been drinking all day.
Eddie's
I
not
think
puking.
No, I don't know if I will do the spaghetti version though. That
Dude,
sounds
you have to.
really.
That's the thing.
It's
But
Eddie,
don't they have other
trust
versions of
me,
the
dude.
chili?
I was very skeptical going in.
Say that word again.
Skeptical. What did I say? Skeptical.
Well, yeah.
And I was so pleasantly surprised, and I like crave it pretty often.
Really?
You want me to make it for you?
I mean, yeah. Do you glob on cheese too, like they
Put
do?
the cheese on top, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh.
Do you modify everything, Eddie? Because I feel like you eat Chicago style hot dogs plain, no hot peppers, no
Oh,
sweet
that's
peppers
just a
on,
hot dog.
on a beef. But I feel like all the like when you get a
I do
cheesesteak from
peppers.
Philly, do you do something different with it?
Yeah, I don't like onions.
So you modify most things.
You don't like onions?
I
But,
told
like,
you my
love
take on
French
onions.
onion soup.
I told you my take on onions. I like cooked onions.
Caramelized.
All onions should be cooked. Yes.
I'm a caramelized guy.
I'm not a raw onions guy. So yeah, I'm fine with onions if they're cooked.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of this is just preference.
But if you have like a Mexican style steak taco with a little diced onions and cilantro, no go.
no.
Hmm.
Don't.
Oh, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, those are.
I mean, I could eat it. It's not like I would sit there and throw it away and be totally unpalatable.
yeah. So here's
But I would not.
here's a
prefer that.
picture of it, kinda, and it's just a different colored cheese. But that's Skyline Chili that I made like a couple weeks ago.
Give us the review, Dana, by the looks.
I mean, it's not going to look good. It's Skyline Chili.
Compare
Give us the honest, Dana.
it to Skyline Chili.
I think that the white cheese is throwing me off.
Yeah, it's normally like an bright orange cheese.
Because they're. I mean, it looks.
It
It
is
doesn't look pretty,
because it's Skyline.
but I would eat it. Yeah.
Yep. No
The
shit.
chili looks like the best part.
Yeah.
The noodles don't look appetizing.
You got to mix
they're
it
just
around
noodles,
a little bit.
you know?
Yeah.
Dana's a modification guy too.
What does that mean?
Like you just said, you don't get the onions in that either, right?
Yeah, no, but no, it's called a 3-way. Is
Yeah.
their main thing? It doesn't have onions. You can ask for onions on a 5-way. You put some little fucking hot sauce and crackers in it. Dude, I'm so excited. I haven't had it in years. The last time I was there, they asked me to kick the field goal, like the charity field goal or whatever, 30 yards, ground ball. I've been embarrassed to go back ever since.
Are you gonna kick it again?
Yeah, I mean, oh no, I would like to. They haven't offered it, but if they did, yeah.
All right.
But I would practice this time, like
Really?
for a week. Yes,
Get the clip out.
dude. Somebody, I think Barstool tweeted it
No,
last
I mean, we
night.
need a clip of this so you get invited for your redemption.
It was really bad.
I mean, he tagged me in a tweet in an Instagram story, and that was a talking point. People were like, "Yeah, we need redemption."
Listen, man, it's such an underrated city. Here it is, right here. Listen how loud the crowd is.
Oh, yeah.
They're all like, "Oh."
He's in a Skyline jumpsuit. That's unreal, dude.
There's like a small sect of Cincinnati that really doesn't like me because they think I genuinely cursed them. Because they've been bad ever since I became a fan, pretty much. Basketball,
hoops
football. Too. Yeah, they were supposed to be really good at basketball last year, but they didn't do well. So
Dana B curse. That's
there's
why.
like every now and then I post. There's a couple people who are like, "Stay the fuck out of Cincinnati.
Get out of here."
That's with everyone though. I have people telling me to stay the fuck out of Chicago.
I can't.
Yeah,
I am
sorry.
born and raised here.
Sorry. I brought this up in the Yak, but unreal scenario. I don't know if you were on at the point. You obviously were, Danny. Unreal scenario at the Cubs game last week on Thursday. These guys kept getting up to go out of the row, and they're like, "Sorry, guys." The guy on the other end said he's not moving.
Yeah. That pisses me off.
Were you on for this, Dana?
That's insane.
Yeah, we're like, and then
Respect that.
and then they left, and like me, Titus, and Big Cat looked at each other like, "What does that mean? He's just the man who won't move."
I need to know everything.
So I got to the point where I was like, I gotta ask these guys. I was like, "What do you mean he won't move?" And he goes, "When we got here, we said, 'Hey, our seat's right there.'" And he looked at us. He got up. He said, "I'm getting up now, and this will be the last time I get up all game." And he sat back down.
The only way
How is that acceptable?
I'm like
behavior?
accepting this if this is like an older, overweight man wearing like a veteran's hat.
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
his dimensions and age?
Older,
Like, but what?
not like elderly at all.
It has to be senior citizen. No.
Yeah, he's a senior for sure.
Okay.
I think I
Big-
would step over this guy like AI.
No, not a big boy at all.
Just looked. Did he look angry?
He looked angry, yes. He had a cane.
Cubs fan.
Oh,
Cubs
Kane.
fan. But I don't know. Maybe he didn't have a cane. Maybe I'm just imagining.
Kane is
that.
crucial.
Maybe I'm
Kane,
just.
Kane changes the whole dynamic.
Maybe he was wearing a Cubs World Series ring too. So that makes me think it was more like this is my time. Like this is my field. Over inability to move.
How do you get a World Series ring? Did they buy replica ones?
I want to say he must know someone because
I
They-
mean, you're throwing an accidental knee every time if you're trying to hurdle over him.
You can get a Cubs replica ring on eBay for $18.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But I know when they won the World Series, they sold them replicas without like all the carats to a bunch of employees.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that guy has that or if he's got a cheap one.
So were you just going the other way, or were you climbing over him?
So lucky Big Cat seats are the four on the other side. So we were just the ones that took all the brunt of the pain,
Yeah.
you know, because then there's probably like 16 seats. And then so obviously we're four on the other side. And then the man who would move was on the other side. And there was like 8 seats in between us. So the 8 seats all were in and out our way.
And this guy is probably not getting phased by the ushers. The ushers are phased by him, like they're in cahoots.
He must be, but I don't even know. I don't think the ushers police that, right? I've
They
never had
can't.
yeah.
Really?
I've never had an usher.
I've never heard of this issue before.
No.
I've had the people who are like, they roll your eyes or whatever,
Yeah.
but they still just move or at least put their legs to the side if they're not standing up. But that's like a psychopath behavior in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's not like a crazy long row. Like that's not. There's definitely longer rows. Than
Yeah,
that.
and it's something else to announce it. Like I'm not fucking moving.
Not moving.
I could see him like putting up a stink, maybe taking an extra 2 seconds to get up every time, to the point where like you just feel ashamed for having to make him move, you know. But to just put his cane in the ground and be like, I'm not leaving.
If he doesn't have a cane, the cane, like, how do you not remember if a guy had a cane or not? I feel like I see guys with canes like,
Because he was on the way far side, so I really had to look around people to get the visual.
okay,
You know. But
suppose.
yeah, but it was. I think people should have just walked over him.
That's what I said. You got to AI Ty Lue him.
Yeah,
Step right over him.
that's fair.
Put your nuts on his
I
face.
respect it.
Yeah.
What, him just saying I won't move?
I'd be pissed, but I kind of like if you're at that age and you just don't give a shit anymore.
I think I could
Yeah.
shuffle past him, no problem though.
Oh no, his knee was in the cup holder. There was not an ounce of room for someone to squeeze through him. I
Right.
did see that.
I would have got a running start
Yeah,
and just
High hurdle.
over.
Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy, but Yeah, that was the last game.
What's so we talked about the Cubs game at American Family Field.
No, we have not.
Well, we mentioned this too. There was a couple of high school Brewers fans in front of us. One of them kind of
4 of them.
Have you heard this story?
No.
Oh, you'll love this.
4 of them.
I get madder and madder about this.
And so these kids were like going kumbaya, swaying back and forth every time the Brewers scored, and like just doing very high school-esque celebrations.
They
like
were
little half TikTok dances.
They were doing that, like singing along to YMCA, like doing all the in between inning antics.
Yeah, and then we were obviously hooting and hollering whenever the Cubs did good, so not that many times. But one of the times, the girls turned around and asked Chief if he could stop screaming because they were spitting on him by accident. And we both believed that wasn't true at all, but they kind of had us in a corner.
I wish I did spit on them. I don't think I did.
They didn't have any, like, you could barely see their neck.
Yeah,
they were wearing like
hoodies
windbreakers, hats,
ponytails, and it was like
They were just hating.
they were hating it, and it was like, but I was checkmate. Like, I think I sat on my hands basically the rest of the night.
I mean, how do you respond to that?
I said sorry, and then I just sat there and stared at them and stewed because I don't think that I was actually spitting on them. But then I cheered less. Like, they had home field advantage in a split crowd because they probably just had this thing, like, tell the Cubs fans you're accidentally spitting on them. And it got me.
It's a genius move. Do you have any other moves like that? I remember in the Amtrak back to like when I'd go back and forth to Carbondale, I'd always pretend like I was really sick. They get an empty seat next to me.
That's
Really?
sick
Like a
move.
bad cough?
Yeah.
That's a sick move.
Like a bad move or a
Oh,
good move?
good.
That's a great move.
So smart, right?
Yeah.
I don't have that in my bag.
I bring my cane to the Cubs game.
You tell people you're not moving because you can't.
No, but we also had, so I said there were high school kids in front of us, and then Mikey Betts, who was a little drunk, was sitting to the left of me, and drunk or not, he's naturally, I mean, like kind of an outspoken fan. Like he'll be towing the line, screaming all game, and there were 2 guys next to Mikey, and they were both, I don't know if you saw them, Chief, both like buttoned up, tucked in shirts, like no MLB paraphernalia whatsoever. Looked like an older gay couple, if I'm being honest. And Mikey is just screaming. He's not swearing at all, but he keeps saying like, "Oh, you pansies," and like, "Oh, you pussies." And I'm thinking like, I get uncomfortable when people are like swearing around kids.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but like,
I do too.
What's like the line there? Like, is pansy?
Pansy's fine.
Pansy's okay.
I think so too. But at one point, another Brewers fan I noticed was just filming me and Betts. So I'm like, yo, Betts, that's maybe taken from like pansy to wuss or something.
Yeah, that's like the fear, right? To be in the in the ricochet of someone's video.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know. I just work with him.
that. Betts was so buckled, dude.
He did disappear for, I think, at least 3 innings.
3 innings.
I think he was gone.
He was charging his vape. He said.
Then he said he was charging. I think
Charging
you
his
told me
vape.
he was
Yeah.
charging his vape, and then he said he was charging his phone. I think it was the vape.
I told
What do you
everyone
think
he was
about,
missing a sock.
What do you think about a domed baseball?
It was comfortable to a degree, but
should have opened it.
It just wasn't. It just
feel like
wasn't.
I feel
Their
like
whole
you
thing
need-
was kind of Mickey Mouse, in my opinion. Like their scoreboards, like the whole, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Going
I think
from Wrigley to that was like, this
Yeah,
place sucks. Maybe
but
I appreciate Wrigley.
but I think that's more of a normal experience for American sports stadiums, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I always compare like the Minnesota Dome to the Indy Dome, and I thought the experience inside of Minnesota was like a way cooler, even though we were getting our dicks stomped literally the entire time. They're skull fucking us.
Yeah.
That I thought that was a better atmosphere than Indianapolis, which was like very much like seemed like catered to kids.
Did you see he was getting old takes exposed about that?
Yeah, why though? Why then?
So on the draft, he took Dave took Indianapolis as one of the worst cities.
think
in
I
America.
did.
Maybe you did.
Yeah.
And he was shitting on the dome, and then someone pulled up a tweet of being like, "Lucas Oil is awesome. This is a real stadium."
So, but it was like when I looked at the timestamps from that. It was like walking into the stadium when I initially tweeted that. It looks cool, like the big red brick. It looks like a legit sick stadium. And then when you're in there and they got their stupid inflatable Colts mascot doing like Benny the Bull dump popcorn on people and loud meters and all that, I'm like, it feels like a Wednesday night NBA game in there.
Did you guys get a lot of flack for that draft?
People were mad at me, for sure. People were mad at all.
Well, I feel like every city would get mad at you.
Connecticut people came for me pretty hard.
Yeah, obviously Green Bay people were mad at me.
Yeah.
And
Dave was mad at you.
Dave was really mad at me for taking Green Bay.
He was talking about it last night during the stream.
Yeah, it's like, Dave, it's not that deep. Like, I picked them because I don't like the Packers.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not that bad of a town.
Yeah, it's like
1-1.
Just be smarter, Dave.
I'd like to get up there for a game sometime.
It's awesome.
It's great.
It's awesome.
You think if I went, I'd have to go when it's like snowy and cold?
I think that's.
Or should I not do that?
The first time I went, it was a 325 kick, and it was -6, no wind chill at kickoff, and then the sun went down. And
Did it
was
suck?
I couldn't. I ran to the car after the game, and I like literally couldn't feel my legs below my knees. So like every step, you'd feel like shooting. Like
I feel like it would.
I bought socks at halftime, like $40 Green Bay Packer socks.
But you've done it before.
No, I feel like it would suck, but it's like I feel like that's how I have to experience it.
There's something to that.
Last time we went, I was hanging out in the Packers gift shop for like a quarter. It was so cold.
Yeah.
You were there last year, right?
Yeah.
Last game of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that too. You're out in like the seated area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once the Bears took the lead at one point, I was like, that's fucking, I'm going to stay warm. Hey, let's take a quick break. Talk about ChevyDriveChicago.com. Chevy Drive Chicago has everything you need to shop and buy smart at your local Chevy dealer. Great styles, the latest tech. You'll look good and feel good about what you're driving. Now is the time to get into the Chevy family of EVs, Equinox EV, Blazer EV, and Silverado EV. You can take advantage of all incentives today. Don't wait. Go to ChevyDriveChicago.com to find your local dealer and drive one today. It's that simple. You type in your zip code, you find your local dealer, you go in there, you hop in, you feel it out, you talk to some great people. They'll tell you about all the advantages of buying what car, what's best for you, what won't be best for you, and then you hop in and you drive away. So go do that, ChevyDriveChicago.com, and keep an eye on those EVs. You know, I like to advocate for those. I just think they drive better. I really like the way they drive. So check it out. Equinox EV, Blazer EV, and Silverado EV. One more time, head to ChevyDriveChicago.com and find your local dealer today. It's that easy. Go drive a Chevy. Pardon My Cheesesteak. It's officially cheesesteak season. Pardon My Cheesesteak is serving up the ultimate game day fuel for football season. And now you can eat our big overstuffed cheesesteaks loaded with steak and melty cheese during a Chicago Bears game at Soldier Field this entire season. Hot, fast, and ready to crush cravings during the game. If you're at Soldier Field, head to the 300 Level NorthWest Food Plaza and grab a Pardon My Cheesesteak.
Breaking news, Eddie.
What?
Basketball leagues is on Tuesdays, not Wednesdays.
That's great. That's great for me.
I was gonna say, he has bocce on Wednesdays, so.
So what? Eddie's coaching?
He just saying.
I would be open to coaching the Barstool basketball.
I'd rather have your dad coach.
He would like.
Did he coach?
He's a ref now. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He hung up the clipboard for a whistle.
We got him out of retirement.
You know what I was thinking about recently? What's the pipeline to becoming a ref? Like in any sport. Like, how do you become a ref?
Yeah, it can't just be like a side job, right? You have to have some sort of.
I think it starts as a side job.
But like, you have to take a class.
Yeah, I reffed like when I was maybe 16. I reffed like Pee Wee hockey, and you had to like do a class, and then like you get evaluated or whatever. It sucked. I hated it. I hated it for 1 year.
Is it a passion thing, or is it just like you just end up a ref?
I did it because it was like you would get like $100 a game. So at that time, I'm like, this is a good deal, and I'm like getting paid to skate. And then you realize that you have to deal with parents and coaches.
And everyone's just dicks.
Yeah. Well, it speaks for my dad. Like, I have two sisters. He coached all of us. So he was our coach at our school, basketball is 5th through 8th grade. So he coached all of us.
He cut Eddie.
He did not. He was probably close to sometimes. We get in some deep fights, middle practice. And then when I was done, he was like, all right, like I've dedicated so much time for free. Like, why don't I don't want to stop doing this.
Right.
I just get paid to do it. But he's like, now when you watch a game with him, he just talks about all the calls.
Really?
Yeah, he's just like, so, like he watches it from a ref's perspective now.
Does he ref basketball?
Yeah, that's it. Because he actually has a good philosophy on that too. It's like, why don't you do something else? He's like, no, fuck that. He's like, basketball, if someone's bitching at you, you could run to the other side of the court and kind of get away. He's like, if you're an ump, dude, you just sit there and you soak and you take it.
True.
He's like, I don't want that. Like, there's no way I want that. I umped for, I think I did one game of coach's pitch, and there was like a big puddle in center field. And like a kid, there was like a rules discrepancy about what happens if you're hitting in the puddle. And I was like, I just ruled it a ground rule double, like, just an executive decision. And this coach was like really mad about it. Like actually, like dude, their kids are in second grade, so even when you think they're not going to take it serious, they're going to take it serious.
I remember in Little League, I was up to bat and I think I swung and it hit my hand and it like really fucking hurt, and I was like, oh shit, whatever, and they called it a foul ball. I don't know what the rule is. What if it's is it a foul ball if it hits your hand and you swing?
Yeah.
So it caused a tizzy. Like all these fourth grade dads, everyone was going nuts. My dad was out there fucking yelling at the umpire, and like I'm just sitting there crying because my hand hurts. And dude, like that's fourth grade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the problem. I think there's a major ref shortage right now. And it's because, like, who the fuck wants to do it?
Do you think it gets – what age groups did your dad ref, or does he ref? Does he do high school?
My dad, he didn't want to do anything above, like, freshman girls.
Okay, because I'm thinking that, like, you have psycho parents like fourth grade, and it's maybe there's an element of, I think my kid's going to be great, and I wonder if by the time kids are on, like, varsity, you're like, who cares? My kid sucks.
Well, apparently youth sports are kind of fucked now anyways.
Everything's about money, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We were talking about it once. Like, New York Times wrote an article that, like, private equity has invested like $9 billion.
Private equity has like bought up a ton of like ice rinks
into youth sports because they realize how big of a moneymaker is. Dude, people are throwing money.
How do you invest? Like, just in the park leagues and the school leagues? Just
like they buy hockey rinks.
Oof.
And so it's like, oh, they've been charging, I'm making up a number, $300 an hour for ice. Yeah, let's charge them $400.
Yeah,
you know, like
starting baseball leagues. You know,
I was reading this story from last week. It was an all-girls basketball team, and it was the championship. And during the middle of the game, there was some confusion with the scoreboard, and I was assuming it's just like the classic scoreboard operators you would think during a high school game, like maybe a fucking lunch mom or like a parent who's been doing it. And the coach. The confusion, they like settled on what the score was, but the coach was like, I don't know if that's right. And the winning coach went home later and like watched back the whole tape and took score, and he realized his team had lost, and so they reversed the championship.
Wow.
How much vetting do we need to do on scoreboard operators at that level?
That's a Rico Bosco crusade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hates when clock operators fuck up because he says they're taking a check they should be.
Well, dude, in like high school games, it could be a kid doing it alongside like a chaperone, a parent.
Yeah, for sure. Especially you hit the clock a little early and someone's buzzer beat, and then it's kind of crazy to think about like no reviews.
True.
Yeah. Like there has to be some sort of you gotta take a class, you gotta watch like a 20-minute tutorial before you become the scoreboard operator, even for a freshman high school team.
Yeah, there should be a little bit more.
Because otherwise, like, you can't blame them that much,
Yeah. Should be more responsibility for sure. You're right. But yeah, I don't know. I'll ask him if he wants to be the assistant coach if you want me to.
We had
You want to make Eddie the head coach?
I'm just saying that.
Who's a candidate for head coach?
We could vet, and I'm just thinking Eddie could be a potential candidate.
Eddie will lose games on purpose for the bit, though.
No,
he will. Yeah, you're right. He'll do this A1 steak sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You really think you could fill Clemmer's shoes?
He'll tell the ref.
Yeah, Clemmer was dog shit.
Clemmer was a bad coach.
He'll tell the ref that you said something to get you teed up. Like that's what he would do.
My problem is,
will.
Yeah, 100%.
My problem with coaching is I need to know that I have coachable players. And there's one guy I'm concerned about.
Who's that?
He's from South Florida.
Oh.
Chaps.
You're right.
I remember I coached, we did in high school, and it was seniors versus like staff, faculty, and I coached, and there was one kid who just refused to come out of the game. I was like, why the fuck did I
no, there will be none of that. There's none of that shit. That doesn't fly in Beers' world.
All right, that's good though.
Because listen, I'm not the most. I would say I'm coachable, but I definitely get pissed. Like I got pissed at Clemmer a lot, and he would take me out, and I would go out, but I'd be like, why am I going out? Because Clemmer's taking me out right now. You still have to have, but like
there's a respect you have to baseline respect.
If you're on the team, you have to have that respect.
There's a hierarchy,
right?
Yeah.
Do you really think there's a couple guys that would be like, no, I'm not?
Well, let me go down the content list. We don't have to say the other ones. Can I do this?
This is an unofficial list. Yeah,
unofficial.
This is not. I don't know what Nicky Smokes is doing. He asked everybody. There's 40 people on this list.
Yeah, like what's an ideal roster? 9?
8,
9.
Yeah,
9 at the most. We had 12 in New York, and then that was just the people that. It's good for content because people get mad that they don't play.
You got 3 full teams right there.
Well, I will say when he was reading off the list, my name was a little too low on there. I'm like pre-mad.
I think he just went by like people he talked to in order.
Okay.
all right. Should I read it?
Yeah.
All right, content.
There's 40 people.
Smokes,
Yeah.
Kadick, Tate's out if it's on Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy cut.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that.
He's out.
You don't need him.
That's a shot.
Fuck, that hurts.
Ebo, Dana, Mook, Rudy, White Boy Rick, Chief, T-Bob, Hank,
Chief's on there twice.
Chef. Oh, maybe that's Chef,
Chef.
Big T, and Shay.
Now, I don't know about Chef being on that roster either.
We shot around with Chef last night.
How'd that go?
He either shoots an air ball or makes it, which is I've never seen before.
Did you see any of it? Because he was on my team with Kadick for the state.
Yeah,
Farm.
he wore a do-rag.
Yeah, but like he's a terrorist. He doesn't understand like fouls. He doesn't like he's
one of those guys. He's like a Gus on Team Minahan. Like he'll get someone hurt.
Yeah,
but
he really
kinda
should
want
just be
that guy.
doing like rock climbing and shit. Like that's what he's perfectly
good to
suited
have
for
that
things
guy,
like
you
that.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 14 guys right there.
And then there's another side.
There's another
like,
side of
half
non-con-
are they content or not?
yeah, because technically some of those guys like Ebo, White Boy Rick are technically not.
Right.
So
It's tough.
Dana, are you player GM
I'm just founder.
owner?
But I'm like a hands-off owner. Like I'll have final say and shit, but I want everyone else to do the dirty work.
Hands off owner who has final say and plays.
No, my point is I make the documentary, I edit the documentary, so I finalize how the final product looks. In terms of basketball, I don't care. I will nudge people, I'll give advice, but I feel like people have probably better brains for what's best than I would.
Okay.
Basketball-wise, I think I know what's best as well on the court. The more I talk, the more I think I'm not hands off.
You're more Jerry Jones.
I'm
than
pretty
you realize.
hands on.
Yeah, so you say that about Chef Donnie. I'm already thinking about the defensive substitutions that he could be used in. 'Cause he's a wiry body.
Yeah, but he will foul out.
If we got fouls to give, that's okay.
Okay, well,
You want to see the Kenjack shot I was talking about?
Yeah, that's the only part that
No,
you guys cut Kenjack, and that was
we cut Kenjack, but are you talking about the recent? Oh, I had nothing to do with it.
oh yeah,
I
that's
had
what I'm
nothing to
talking
do
the
with it.
recent one where you guys.
But look
cut
at
him.
the shot. I love Kenjack, but look at this shot.
So this is the shot he took in the first season. All right, he's driving the lane. Yeah, he got hacked.
That was a hack.
A floater and a hack.
If you have that many people on a team, though, you're gonna have to be rotating them in. You
I don't-
haven't even started with the non-content. side
you have
yet.
enough for 2 teams.
Yeah.
That's what I said, and then I sent an email, and 4 people responded to me. So
Yeah, see, I think Smokes is just thinking about people who play. I don't think.
yeah,
But
I
you
think
said
you need
he
to
went
make-
up and asked people, right?
he did.
Yeah.
You need to make cuts. I'm just gonna say it.
We're gonna do some. I'm gonna start some video making.
Don't you have a torn meniscus?
No, I'm back. I've been back.
But you didn't like it just got
That's
better
like
over time,
a 4 to 6 week recovery.
and it just naturally heals.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll tear it again at some point.
It's like depending because I had to have it sucked out of my knee Because if you tear it in a place where there's no blood flow, then it's just injured forever. So they just cut it away. But if it's in a place where you got blood, you're good. So Dana's good.
I think
Really?
Yeah,
I just have bad knee. I'm gonna have bad knees forever.
Did you have Osgood Slaughters?
No, my sister did.
Did you?
Is that how you say it?
Oh yeah, I had Osgoods, dude.
Osgoods?
Oh yeah.
It just runs in my family. My dad had torn ACLs his whole life and didn't know until he got his knee replacement.
That was my dad too.
Yeah.
He knew he did it in college. He was playing
Right.
like
He just lived with it.
and he like couldn't afford to do the surgery because he had to like work and everything. So then you fast forward, he had to do like a big physical for his job, and they're like, "Well, you don't have any cartilage, you don't have an MCL or an ACL. They're just disintegrated and gone."
Same.
It's like basically
Exactly.
your leg is held together by the skin.
Yep.
Same with mine. He's got a second one.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
so
really?
Like, that means we're all gonna have to get it.
Did you? Wait,
Knee
what'd you say?
replacements.
My dad just got a second.
Oh, did he? Oh, I
So
thought.
both
Same.
knees?
Mm-hmm.
Same.
But he took like a 3-year break in between because he said the first one was so brutal.
Yeah.
So what's like a true expiration date on a knee?
I think now they last for like 25 years.
The fake ones.
Yeah.
I'm saying like a legit one.
Oh, I don't
It
know.
kind of depends on
I
your,
think it depends on.
your
Yeah.
ruggedness of life.
How
Yeah,
often you
like
go
if
to the
you-
doctor for them to tell you how bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you got a bad gait.
My dad's like knee used to like his leg used to be like bowed like that. You'd
Really?
like walk behind him and you'd be like, "How the fuck is this guy standing?"
He just constantly looked like he was in the defensive position.
Yeah, and then like so when he's kind of a little guy. We'd always make fun of him for being short. And he's like, he'd have two things. He's like, well, if I straightened out my leg, I'd gain 2 inches. And he's like, I've had the weight of the world on my shoulders for 50 years. So,
Hey,
yeah,
not wrong.
yeah.
I can't wait for the Barstool documentary though, Dana. I was always locked in on that when you were doing it in New York.
The basketball one
I'm very excited. I got to get back to my roots a little bit. You know.
with the basketball docs.
Well, I haven't been editing documentaries as much.
So you're just propping up cameras on the court, or do you have someone else helping you?
Last for New York, we did one tripod, and Ben Klein would just kind of. That's Eddie's boy. I fucking love Ben Klein.
Ben's a man.
He was with us when he caught the foul ball in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, legendary moment. He would just kind of roam around, but maybe now.
KJ,
What's that?
Colton Jones,
KJ.
get him on the team.
Goldfinger wanted to help out.
Yeah, I can hold
so
the camera for you.
we're gonna. I don't know. I like how Kirk live streams his game, but I also like keeping it a secret in a way. So it's kind of like I don't know.
Yeah, I like
What's
the
the
I like the
turnaround time
confessionals
on
and
these?
everything too.
Usually,
You do like a full
month.
season.
Yeah.
When's the league
Once
start?
Once it's done, I edit, and then a month or so.
Okay,
When's the league start?
November 4th.
Oh,
Yep.
coming up, Coach Ed.
I'm not committing yet.
I didn't even think about Tuesdays. I was really hoping Tate could play. I like
Why?
the cut of his jib out there.
Mm.
I know he's soft,
Yeah,
but he has a basketball mind, which
He-
is what we need.
he's like if I'm being nice to Tate, he probably is the smartest basketball player that is in the office.
We need people that,
Yeah,
because that's
he's
the
like a
problem.
real. He's a real point guard.
when we just mash a bunch of people together, we just get stuck. Nobody moves, no screens.
You need my guy Lance on the reserves.
Yeah,
True.
I'm ready.
Lance is a baller.
Nobody moves.
we need a couple guys that can dunk in warm ups. So get White Boy. White Boy Rick says he's dunking again since he lost all the weight.
Have to see it to believe it, man.
Have you dunked? Do you dunk?
No.
Ever?
I could dunk a tennis ball back in the day. That's
Yeah.
it.
Really?
I actually did this program in 2016. After I graduated college, I'm like, I'm gonna dunk, and I tried. I did this 2 months. I bought this program, and at the end I just couldn't. I couldn't even come close. But every day I would do my little exercises, like leg strengthening type exercises, and every day I would go to the court and practice, and I never even came close.
I believe I can fly.
What do you think would be the coolest thing to be? Just like a sick dunker, just hit for crazy power. Just be accurate as fuck.
Accurate as fuck with what?
Long
On the
drive.
ball and having like a nasty snipe.
What about a long drive?
Like a hockey one?
Long drive too. Yeah, throw that in. Yeah,
I
like
think
hockey.
dunking.
I think hockey is the lowest. 'Cause there's lots of guys that can,
Have like a sick snipe.
but they
Yeah,
can't skate.
and like how often can you show that off?
Right. I think it's being Kyle Schwarber, just being able to fucking mash.
Deck on a ball.
Yeah.
Or just having like a good 3 shot.
Yeah, just being a nasty 3-point shooter.
Mhm.
like stuff.
You got to go something basketball related.
Dunk.
Or if it's like me and I could just dunk whenever I want.
That's pretty sick.
Duncan would be.
Imagine Danny just had 45-inch vert.
Crazy how-
Sorry, give me the link to those classes you were taking.
Yeah.
It
Well,
didn't
Hank
work,
had like a
man.
personal trainer trying to help him dunk.
Lance could dunk.
How sick is it, Lance?
It's awesome. Yeah, I would definitely choose dunk. I would say like probably the coolest you'll ever feel is like catching an alley oop and dunking it. Like it's fucking.
Damn.
sick.
And
I'll never get that.
like, have you seen those 8-foot or 10-foot, whatever it is, the videos? Is it 8 foot?
Got to be 8. Where they play basketball.
That is like, even that would be fun.
Yo, yeah. Or like
Just
pool
catching
basketball back in the
hoops,
day.
dude. Yeah.
It'd be sick to be a wideout who could just go up and get one, any place, anytime, anywhere. You know?
An Odell catch.
Yeah, or just like a Jeffrey, like throw it up, I'll get it.
But that's like that's not one isolated thing though. So you got to be able to like have the hand-eye, the running, and the jumping. Like you have to be fast to do that too. Being
For sure.
fast on its own would be pretty sick.
Yeah, long drive would be awesome too.
Yeah, because that's the one you probably use the most
Yeah,
for the rest of your life. Just
Like,
pipe it.
yeah, just being the guy where it's like, all right, he's gonna drive the green.
Yeah.
I don't know,
that would be sick, man.
it'd be awesome.
400 yards.
Because what's the name of the guy who's that pro that we've played with? Not Adam, the other guy.
Brad.
Yeah. And this guy, he's just like so casual, like, and he just steps up and just puts it like 2 feet from the ground.
Bing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's very sick.
Well, he'll be talking to you and like cracking jokes while he's hitting the golf ball.
Yeah, just hitting like a hybrid too.
Yeah. How do you make that look so easy?
Yeah. All right, then. We can wrap this up. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. We will see you then.